Hello, Team Fairness, Church of Fairness. I want to talk about shopping with crowds and the way a lot of people are rude. They bump on into your cart purposely, or they purposely walk in front to block your pathway. I had a friend that got really angry one time at them in a Walmart, and they were bumping into their cart and so forth. So today I went to a Walmart, and they were doing it. They were being rude and abusive. I can feel it. It's sometimes, since I have to protect myself because of my balance issue, it's like 100 times more obvious that I'm being pushed. Even thoughts of pushing me, I sense them, and it's disturbing. So I'm like very sensitive to this stuff now. Well, I decided when there was the opportunity, somebody was obviously trying to dominate. I spoke to them and I would say, I want you to curse with extreme suffering those that are being unfair to us. And then I'd explain, I just said a prayer to my higher power, the all-powerful all. I'm a faith-based atheist. So, I said things like that something similar to those words to, I don't know, probably 5 different individuals. And we actually said some words to each other from maybe 20 feet away. A lot of times they'll say stuff that's pointed toward whoever. Just if I'm there, they'll say something rude to me as if they're talking to someone else, and they deny that they're talking to you. You know, people will say, are you talking to me? That used to be a big thing back in the day with black people. They would say, are you talking to me? When that would be happening to them, right? And it's kind of stopped from happening because it became so inflammatory for someone to even say that. One of the people in there was, I heard, he wanted to fight about it. And I usually say, let's fight. You want to make something of it? Let's make something good of it. And then I explained that I'm with Team Fairness or Church of Fairness if I get the opportunity. And if I get the opportunity, I explain that if you stop doing others wrong, you're totally forgiven. You're honored. Your past is secret. We don't care what you did in the past at all because you've agreed to stop doing people wrong. So anyway, that's all on my website. If they would just look and read a little bit. Anyway, I want to see the camera roll at the store before I come in the store, up until the time I leave, and then for half an hour after I leave. So my hypothesis is that before I come in the store, it's very rude. People are being mean, shoving, pushing. Not always physically, but to some degree by bumping carts and stuff, and just being basically cruel to each other. So look for that before I come in the store. Look for their people's behavior, and then watch the people's behavior as I enter the store and up until the time I leave, and see the change in behavior up until the time I leave. Then after I leave, watch for the behavior for the next half hour, and it will revert back to pushing and shoving in some fashion. And the reason I wanted to make this video is in self-defense against the mental torment. because I'm a scapegoat, and so is the guy that got angry at the Walmart a while ago. He's also a scapegoat. So, I left the store and got home, and I start hearing how the cops are going to come and they want me in court, and I'm in big trouble, and I feel this fear. Somebody's trying to put me in fear, and not telepathically. It's like a demon attack, a spiritual attack. And it makes you think it's like coming from some authority figure, some cop, or some bully guy that's going to hurt you if you don't get afraid. So I'm getting better at turning it around and saying, no, I'm not in trouble, you are. I'm, like I've been explaining on the website, this is all telepathic. Sometimes I might speak out loud if I'm really disturbed, upset. I explain it, that I'm asking the all-powerful all, that's what we are, those who serve it and agree to be fair. We are the all-powerful all because of the agreement from the powers above us in the universe. They are too. They're the all-powerful all too because they believe in fairness. The ones I'm working with are atheists. So I don't know what you're going to do with that, but whatever you want. But whatever the truth is, it's not going to ever go away, and you won't ever change what it was in the past. It's not possible. So whatever was there in the past, it's still there for us to find ways to determine what it was. Like with Big Bang, with human biological evolution, expansion of the universe. Maybe it's not Big Bang, then what is it? And that kind of thing. People always say, well, if there's a creator, who created the creator? Nothing? It's an infinite progression of creators, one creating the next. Well, that seems like a waste of time because that whole sequence of infinity, what created it? Then we're in a compound complexity of who creates the infinities, and that, it never ends. Where you could just say, well, it emerged from nothingness, and you're done. Okay, sounds wonderful to me. This is a great experience to be here, except when people are cruel to us. So, I really would like to see this before and after on the cameras, surveillance cameras, of my effect on people. My higher powers told me that when I show up in a town, the town becomes peaceful. And I've heard of that before, where if there's like an awakened person is around, all the people become peaceful. They've done studies with crime rates and so forth, and violence and so forth. So maybe my higher power will hear my desire, and I have a faith that there's a sequence of events that develop from our efforts to communicate what was done to us, and they don't want us doing it because people harmed us and they want to keep us shut up. We don't shut up. We're going to be fair. You can talk for 1 minute, and then we can talk for 1 minute. So, it's all they got to do is agree to stop doing us wrong, and we don't want to take them to the court system because the court system is messed up. And we all know that. Thanks.